Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Talking about water. In this class, we're expected to be able to identify the components of water. We're able to tell the proportions and constituents of water. We should be able to identify the atmospheric gases that dissolve in water and their significance. We are supposed to discuss the hardness of water and their solution, and also describe the purification process of a town water supply. What is water? Water is the most common known liquid to mankind. It's very abundant in nature. It can be sourced from rivers, streams, oceans, seas, rain. Water is the purest of all the natural sources of water, and that is because it condenses out of the atmosphere. Water from deep underground are safer than those on the surface, and you can go through the rest of nothing like packaged there for you. Now there are two types of water. We have the hard water and we have the soft water. Soft water lathers foam and everything normally, but hard water do not let your bar soap to lather properly, and that's because it contains some dissolved salts of calcium triiodocarbonate and triiodosulfate 6 and magnesium triiodsulfate 6 most likely. Those salts actually prevent the lathering, the forming of soaps. We have two types of hardness in water. We have what we call the temporary hardness. This can be removed by boiling, and it is caused when there is a presence of calcium hydrogen triiodocarbonate 4 in the water. This could have gotten there from the water being passed through a place where there is limestone and things like that. Those components actually react on the long run with water. And permanent hardness also can be removed by use of only chemicals. Yes, only chemicals. Chemicals like that would actually process either calcium ions, or the idea is to remove the calcium ions by introducing triiodocarbonates into the mixture. Advantages of hard water include: hard water contains calcium, which means it's nutritionally okay. The nutrient level is higher, and that stands for good bones and teeth. And it also gives it a unique taste, a taste that feels better than normal taste. It also provides a kind of water that we can supply without fear of lead pipes. Can actually pass through hard water through lead pipes because it will prevent the lead from reacting with the water. Now, what are the disadvantages of hard water? Major disadvantage is the fact that it wastes our soaps. Our soaps don't lather quickly, and then it causes furing of our kettles and our boilers. Hard waters also cannot be used for dyeing clothes. They have effects on the dye. Purification of water for a town. There are about 5 processes that should be undergone. The first is coagulation. That's when you actually treat the water with some chemicals like potassium. This would also lead to the second procedure, which is the sedimentation. The potassium makes the dirt to cluster together, and they settle to get to the bottom in sedimentation, and then they are wheeled into the filtration section, which is the third section. The filtration section contains several filter beds of varying sizes, and after the filter beds, it goes for disinfection. Add chemicals like chlorine, and then it's ready for distribution. Properties of water. Water is an oxide of hydrogen. It's neutral to litmus. It has boiling point and melting point of 0 degree and of 100 degrees Celsius and 0 degrees Celsius. respectively. It has a maximum density of 1 gram per centimeter cube at 4 degrees Celsius. What are other substances? There's some substances that we need to talk about: effervescence, efflorescence, and stuff like that. So, water crystallization, to start with, is defined as the amount of water some substances chemically combined with their when they form their salts. And some substances actually when they form their salt, they form it with water alongside. Now, those substances release what is called a water of crystallization. Efflorescence is a condition where a salt loses its water of crystallization. Deliquescence is a phenomenon in which a substance actually absorbs water from the environment and it actually becomes a solution. Hygroscopic substances are substances that absorb moisture from the environment but do not form solutions. Examples of each we have efflorescence, we have sodium tetraoxosulfate 4. For deliquescence, we have sodium hydroxide, and for hygroscopy, we have copper 2 oxide.
Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.